In Roblox Flicker, there are 14 roles that you can have randomly assigned to you at the beginning of each round. There is a good and evil team in the game, each with their respective roles. In the good team, there's the Psychic, Muffin Man, Detective, Savior, Medic, Spy, Survivor, and Twin. In the evil team, there's the Dark Psychic, Assassin, Murderer, Scout, and Witch. And then there's the neutral role, which is Clown. The Clown can basically choose whether to be good or bad. Today, I'm going to be ranking every single one of these Flicker roles from my personal least favorite to favorites. Let's get straight into it. Number 14, the Twin. How the Twin works is at the beginning of the round, you get randomly linked to another player, your other twin. Whatever happens to that other person will happen to you as well, and vice versa. So let's say your twin gets killed. Guess what? Yeah, you get killed too. The twin also has no abilities. So basically, you are just twice as likely to die or get voted out as the survivor. Speaking of the survivor, number 13, Survivor. Basically, you just try to survive. I mean, that's about all there is to it. You don't have any abilities at all. You just try to live. Number 12, the Witch. The Witch is on the evil team, and honestly, it doesn't really do much. I'm just gonna say it. The Witch can basically stop any one player from using their ability every single night, excluding the Murderer, of course. It's not really a super helpful ability in the game, but usually it's pretty easy to lay low with this role and not get voted out. Number 11 and 10, Spy/Scout. Spy and Scout are basically the same roles, but one is good and one is bad. I'm just going to be throwing them in the same category for this video. The Spy/Scout can bug one player a night and find out who they use an ability on or who used an ability on them. Now, with these clues out of context, they're not very helpful to solving the mystery, unless, of course, one player dies, and then you just happen to bug that person, and then it tells you who used an ability on them, who killed them, and then you're like, that's a pretty awesome moment. But besides that, I mean, finding out who used an ability on somebody else, it's not super helpful without knowing what someone's role is, and there's no real way to find out with your abilities. That's kind of all you get clue-wise. So that's why they're so low on the list. Number 9, the Medic. The Medic can heal one person a night, stop them from being attacked, etc. However, this is the only ability that the Medic does get, and while it is pretty snazzy and comes with one self-heal, which is more than a lot of the other roles have, the Medic does not have a super important role in kind of solving the big murder mystery that the whole game is about. They just kind of heal people. Not the worst role for sure, but not the best, I'd say. That's why I kind of put it in the middle of the list. Number 8, the Savior. So the Savior is just right above Medic because the Savior can resurrect one person a round, and I think that is pretty cool. However, sometimes it can be a little bit tough. You're going to want to resurrect somebody on your side, of course, and that can honestly be game-changing if you resurrect the right person, let's say the detective or the psychic. However, if you accidentally resurrect the murderer, I mean, you're screwed. But this role does make me feel pretty powerful, and honestly can turn the entire game around with just one click of a button. Number 7, the Clown. The Clown is pretty difficult, but is one of the most fun roles if you can do it right. The Clown has to try to get voted out, not killed, voted out. Once the Clown is voted out, they can kill one person of their choice, making them one of the 3 roles in the game that can kill people. However, it is difficult to get voted out without giving away the fact that you are the clown. But however, if you can pull it off, it is a blast. It is an absolute blast. Number 6, the detective. I put the detective pretty low, but let me tell you why. Yes, the detective is the leader of the good team. However, the detective is kind of tough, honestly. Basically, how the role works is you get 1 clue each night saying one of these people is evil, good, and then lists 2 to 3 other players. You have to figure out which of those players is good, which are evil, hence why the role is called detective. You kind of have to do some sleuthing here. The clues can sometimes not really come in handy until later on in the game. Can be kind of hard to understand at times, read between the lines. So this is why I put the detective lower down on the list. It's not my favorite. Number 5, the murderer. So the murderer, okay, hear me out. Yes, the murderer is the most overpowered role in the game. Every single night you can kill 1 person and you have to try not to get voted out. It is amazing because you have an extremely low chance of being killed and are the leader of the evil team. Honestly, I don't really have anything bad to say about this role. I think it's an amazing role, super overpowered, super fun, but I just personally like some roles better. Number 4, the assassin. Now, the reason I put the assassin above the murderer is because I just think it's more fun teaming up with the actual murderer. And my favorite thing about this role is that this is the only role in the entire game that can see from the very beginning who exactly the murderer is. And I think that's just super fun. And the assassin can kill 1 person per round working with the murderer, and that is just really, really fun to me. I don't know why. Number 3, the Muffin Man! If you're the Muffin Man, you're automatically gonna be the most loved person in the server. When you die, everybody's gonna be sad. Everybody's gonna freak out over your muffins. I mean, it's the most fun thing ever. Basically, every single night, the Muffin Man can give out 1 muffin to 1 player just for funsies. And everybody, I mean, I've not met a person that doesn't like the Muffin Man. I mean, maybe you're watching this right now and Muffin Man is your least favorite role. That's your opinion and I respect that. But I have yet to find a person who doesn't like the Muffin Man role. It's just so fun. It's just a breath of fresh air in this stressful murder mystery game. Just to have a cute little muffin to eat. And that's all thanks to the Muffin Man. I think it's just a really cute addition. And that's why I put it at 3rd. Number 2 and 1. You know what's coming. The Psychic and the Dark Psychic. My favorite roles. Just like the Scout and Spy, these roles are basically the same thing. However, one is good and one is dark. It's in the name. The Psychic is, honestly, besides the Murderer, it's probably the most overpowered role. You can read 1 person a night as the Psychic and find out if they are good or evil. And that is super fun. I think it's honestly a super overpowered role. This is the only role that can know for sure whether a person is good or evil. And there's a lot of people in this game, you know, a lot of people who are evil trying to say they're good, a lot of clowns trying to say they're the murderer. And with the psychic, you can find out the truth all on the click of a button. And that is why these psychics are my favorite roles in Roblox Flicker. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your favorite role down in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinions. I hope you have a great day or night. Bye, my childs.